This is every classic wonder weapon ranked from worst to best. We'll be focusing on all the wonder weapons from Black Ops 4 and before. This list is going to be based on my preference and the overall effectiveness of the weapon. Coming into our last spot, we have the VR11. This wonder weapon is very impractical. On solo, I would not really use it. On co-op, it can give other players the ability of insta-kill when you shoot them for a short duration. The only reason you'd ever pick this thing up is if you're doing the Easter egg. Next up, we have the Winter's Howl from Black Ops 1. This thing is just terrible. It can be somewhat effective against the Pentagon Thief, but when it comes to actually killing zombies, if you're on round 50, it can take up to 2 magazines to completely freeze a zombie. Next up, we have the Jet Gun from Black Ops 2. This thing can pretty much kill infinitely, but if you use it longer than 6 seconds, the gun will break, and the maximum cooldown for this weapon is 1 minute and 40 seconds. It is just a very unfun, terrible wonder weapon. Next up, we have the Ray Gun. It is a good box wonder weapon, and obviously it's something you can carry pretty much always alongside your main wonder weapon. But when it comes to damage, it's just not that great later on compared to some of these other wonder weapons. Next up, we have the Wrath of the Ancients from Der Eisendrache. Obviously, this wonder weapon is the base variant of the bows and is pretty good early on, but later on, you're obviously going to want to upgrade it into something that's going to be a lot more practical. Next up, we have the Scavenger from Call of the Dead. The design and the mechanics of this wonder weapon are great, but it really just doesn't hold itself on the higher rounds. Next up, we have the Lightning Staff from Origins, and on the lower rounds it's pretty good, but on the higher rounds it's just kind of terrible. The same thing goes for the Fire Staff, and this one I'm pretty sure is notorious for just breaking your game and making it crash. Next up, we have the GKZ-45 Mark III from Gorod Krovi. Now, damage-wise, this weapon isn't very great. When you're on the higher rounds, this weapon is going to be fantastic for slowing down the zombies and is super effective on really any round. Next up, we have the Savage Impaler from Dead of the Night. This wonder weapon is going to be able to kill zombies on the higher rounds with headshots and is very effective against the Nosferatus on the map. Moving on to the Blundergat from Mob of the Dead. This is a pretty fun wonder weapon to use. The damage is pretty good. It's going to be able to kill zombies on the higher rounds, like 50. But the damage is not infinite, so it is eventually going to fall off. Moving on to the Acid Gat, the Blundergat's older brother. These two wonder weapons work completely differently. The Acid Gat is going to shoot down these acid pods that attract the zombies to it, kind of giving off a monkey bomb effect. And in combination with the Electric Cherry and the Shield and the Acid Trap, this wonder weapon is very important for the high rounds on that map. Moving on to the Death of Orion from 9. This gun is pretty good. It will kill infinitely. It has a standard shot and a charge attack. If I'm being completely honest, I don't really like this wonder weapon. I don't like the way it feels, but it is again effective on the higher rounds. Moving on to the Black Ops 4 version of the Winter's Howl. This is going to be really the only time I do a remake of a wonder weapon in this tier list because it's just significantly better. It will kill on the higher rounds, and it is very useful for the dogs as well. Moving on to the Ray Gun Mark II. Again, this weapon does not have infinite damage or anything, but I love the way it feels. It affects your mobility so well on games like Black Ops 2, where you can use the knockback to travel around the map significantly faster. And the damage is insanely high, so if you're going for headshots, you will be able to kill zombies on the higher rounds, and is very useful against bosses like the Panzer and then Brutus. Then moving on to the Solidifier from Die Rise. This gun is one the community doesn't really like. This weapon was patched and it won't infinitely kill in the higher rounds. Even when it is killing, I'm pretty sure it can still last up to the early 100s, but there is an exploit on the map where you can unpatch it, where it is a lot more effective. It creates this gooey slippy effect and it kind of attaches to other zombies, so you're going to be kind of chain killing zombies with one shot potentially. Aesthetically, this wonder weapon looks terrible, but it is pretty good. Moving on to the Paralyzer from Buried. This gun has infinite ammo, you can fly with it, and it used to kill infinitely. It did eventually get patched where you can't kill it past round 70. But you can infinitely slow down zombies, and using it to traverse the map doesn't only make it a really useful wonder weapon, it's also very fun. Next up, we have the Wonderwolf Sharpshooter from Tag der Toten. This wonder weapon is going to kill on the higher rounds due to the health cap. When going for headshots, this wonder weapon is a lot more effective, and even though it is pretty good, I just kind of don't like using it. Now moving on to the ray gun variants in Alpha Omega. For me, the order has to go Y, Z, X, and then V. Don't get me wrong, all these variants are good. I think overall I prefer the V variant. It has that infinite ammo and the damage is pretty good. Next up we have the Kraken from Voyage of the Spare. This base variant's pretty good. It acts pretty much just like a shotgun. It will kill zombies on the higher rounds, but the variants are significantly better. And the orders I think these should go into would be the Plasmatic, the Purified, the Decayed, and the Radiant. All these variants are pretty good, but in my opinion it just comes down to personal preference. We'll now be ranking the Gauntlets from Ancient Evil. Coming in at number 4, we have the Hand of Chimera. The way this wonder weapon works is a beam of light will shoot to the ground and kill zombies. Pretty good, just not very ammo efficient. In third place we have the Hand of Oranos. This one creates a wind attack that knocks all the zombies back and kills them. Again, pretty good, but not amazing for the ammo. Next up we have the Hand of Gaia that pretty much takes the earth and does like a charge shot and kills the horde. It's much better for conserving ammo and is really effective whether you're training or camping. And then the best gauntlet is the Hand of Shiram. This is going to create a pool of blood that the zombies are going to stand on. It kind of works like a monkey bomb, but it's going to kill everything in that horde super easily and super controlled. Then moving on to the KT-4 from Zetsubo no Shima. This gun works like the Solidifier somewhat, where it will chain kill zombies. It's a very good wonder weapon whether you're training or you're camping, and I think it is severely underrated. Moving on to the Fireball from Der Eisendrache. When you shoot your arrow, it's going to create a field of molten lava that's going to kill zombies in that path. It's pretty good for training, but I wouldn't really use it for camping. The Void Bow over time I've really grown to. It is fantastic and it is good for killing zombies. It's just not great for camping, and it is pretty efficient. Moving on to the Wind Staff. This staff is super effective. It's going to kill zombies on the higher rounds, and when I'm not using the Ice Staff, I'll use this staff. And then moving on to the Ice Staff. This is by far the overall best staff on Origins. Whether you're going for high rounds or just casual play, this staff has the most benefits out of all of them. Moving on to the Baby Maker from Shangri-La. Might be a bit controversial, but I think this wonder weapon is actually extremely broken. It requires skill to use, yes. If you know how to use it, it is extremely effective. Moving on to the Wave Gun from Moon. This gun does infinite damage, and it has two modes. It has the dual wield mode, and then it has the combined mode. The dual wield mode is going to kill zombies with these electric balls it shoots out, and it's going to kill them on impact. When the wave gun is combined, it will shoot a purple beam and anything in that proximity will start floating and coughing up blood and then eventually die. The dual wield are good for when you're trying to kill off one zombie at a time, but the combined version is what you're wanting to use for the higher rounds. This thing is pretty much just the thunder gun, but it is the frozen variant. It fires large snowballs at the hordes of zombies, freezing and killing them. This wonder weapon gets a lot of hate because people don't think it kills infinitely. It got patched, and it does. Moving on to the Wonderwolf from Der Reese and various other maps. This gun's going to shoot balls of electricity at zombies and it will chain them. This wonder weapon is very good for camping and training and is personally one of my favorites. Moving on to the Magma Gat from Blood of the Dead. This is a variant of the Blunder Gat that when you upgrade it, it's going to shoot a pellet of molten lava on the floor. The zombies are going to be attracted to it like the Acid Gat does, and then it will kill them slowly over time. Some might argue this weapon's a little too high on the list, but I think for overall practicality and the safety net that this weapon is, I think it is pretty valid. Next up, we have the Alistair's Annihilator. This thing's just OP. It's a fantastic wonder weapon, both cosmetically and functionality. Again, another one of my personal favorites. Then moving on to the Wolf Bow. What this weapon's going to do is it's going to shoot a shot, and it kind of acts like a thunder gun. It's not, but it clears out your horde of zombies with the Spirit Blast, and it is such a fun weapon to use. Then moving on to the Storm Bow, which is the polar opposite, which is made for more camping. When you are in a corner and you shoot it, It'll create an area of effect like the ice staff and kill all the zombies in that area. Definitely my favorite bow on the Rising Draka. Then moving on to the Thunder Gun. We all know how this weapon works. It shoots a big ball of air out and kills and knocks back all the zombies in its way. Overall, super effective. It is this high just due to sheer nostalgia, but it's one of the most simple and most effective wonder weapons that we have. And then coming into the best wonder weapon of all time, without a doubt, it's the Apothicon Servant. You can get this wonder weapon on Shadows of Evil and Revelations. The gimmick with this gun is it's going to shoot a black hole out and suck all the zombies in the proximity. Unlike some wonder weapons, this wonder weapon will give you drops. It's so overpowered and by far my favorite wonder weapon of all time. Make sure to leave your list in the comments below and watch this video here where I rank forgotten COD zombie maps.